Monday no class. अरे दिवाली ना. Monday. We have puja at home. Okay. You know, in Telangana state, they call Nomulu. Sunday we need to do puja and Monday I will back to again Hyderabad. Okay.
This meeting is being
Saturday,
recorded.
Sunday, Monday. And Sunday, Monday also Naresh Shetty holiday also. That is no classes in Naresh Shetty Monday. That is. Again I'm repeating Saturday, Sunday, Monday, no class. That is. Saturday you don't have class because your senior batch is 7 to 1 p.m. is batch is there. That's why that is the class is not there. And Sunday Diwali, Monday Diwali, enjoy the Diwali, play the crackers, and come to the class. Yeah. Seminars I will take care of. Every seminar. Don't worry that. This time who is giving the seminar? Who is giving now? This time? Murali? Murali? This time from online I will pick. Every time offline only. They will kill you. And they'll kill me also. Let's close the for loop with some questions today. Getting some confidence in Python now. So now it is time to practice the hacker rank. I supposed to say last class only. Hacker rank you need to practice now. Hacker rank. So when you open the page of hacker rank, it will become like this. And there's a login page is there. Okay. If you see here, there is a which page is there? Login page is there. Now, if you click on the login page, there are two will be there for companies and for developers. You are not company, you need to pay the money for the company people. And you are the developer, and developer just go to the login section. Just go to the login section. Nowadays, everyone is asking with your Google Gmail account, right? So you don't need to sign up. Just provide as continuous Nalagoni here is coming automatically, or you can provide the click on the G, automatically you will get the Gmail account login credentials. Automatically you will get the Gmail account login credentials. So hacker rank is a very, very important. That is. So suppose there is an interview preparation kit is there, Python preparation is there. So continue for preparation. You can search for in here also. Hello world program is there. Suppose if else is there. Let's do if else. Suppose let's click on this if else one. Now this is a code. If n is odd number, print weird. N is even, and again it should be the range of 2 to 5. Print not weird. N is even. Again in that also 6 to 25. Print weird. And greater than 20, not weird. And this is the code. Don't worry about this kind of codes, Okay, you need to write the logic here. You need to write the logic here. You need to write the logic here. Don't worry about this kind of lines. Don't worry about this kind of lines. You need to write the logic here. And automatically, if you submit the code, it will perform the test cases. Sample input 3. What is the output? Weird. Like that, it will perform the output. So now in your company also, the question will be like this only in your left side, and right side also, they will provide some part of code. You need to write the codes in between. This is logic you need to write. The company interviews also. TCS, Infosys, Tech Mahindra, Wipro, they are using this HackerRank platform only for the coding exam. Okay. In COVID time, what happened? My wife attended for TCS. I sit here like this beside. Okay, this is the eye contact, no? That is camera. but camera will not see your turn left and right. Camera will always look at straight. So many members are qualified in front of me. I helped to like 100 members like that at the time. 100 members. That is. So like that you can cheat in the examination. But this is a platform. If you're not able to practice this platform, then again it will waste of 10 to 15 minutes in the examination hall. Remember that. Because directly you are attacking platform, what you will think, they will use some question, you will type the answer, but you need to type in this format only. You need to type here only. So that's why practice these questions. Practice these questions. And show me the output today of this. Show me the output of this today. Okay. So I will just save here. I will post in the Google Classroom also. Let's see how many are done the output. Why I'm saying is the same code will run in your notebook, but the same code will not run in the HackerRank notebook. HackerRank notebook. HackerRank is little kind of a sadist kind of it is. He knows what he wants, that's all. Okay. You will say that, sir, the code is running in my local without error, but in HackerRank I'm getting error. Means company will not allow you. So that's why just try this code today and you will get to understand. You will get understand this is. Okay, it is simple code. Understand the code that is. Again, I'm explaining ma. If n is odd, what should you get? Weird. If n is even, again you try one more condition. And condition that should be in the range of 2 to 5. Again n is even, again one more condition. 6 to 10. Simple question. That is, we done this kind of questions. Just execute here and just experience of this HackerRank platform. Because HackerRank platform is must nowadays. They are conducting the exams only on this platform. They are conducting only this platform. Again, Cognizant also conducted me exam on this platform only. HackerRank recently. So it is better now. It is better. Suppose I will just show you that. Here, HackerRank team. Cognizant Technology Solution Data Scientist Hiring Test. Okay. For me also, they conducted the exam in HackerRank platform only. Once the examination is done, HackerRank sent an email that thanks for taking the Cognizant Technology Solution Data Scientist Hiring Test. So HackerRank platform is important. Samjhay? Don't skip the practice, HackerRank. This is important. This is the proof what I'm showing is. Okay, don't take light. Then your life will be wait. Yeah, next. So yesterday we done the beautiful question, right? Everyone has practiced this question. The random improvisation thing, everyone got something understanding everything. Very good. And I appreciate that there's a good discussion is going on the group. Keep it up, ma. That is good discussion is going on. Keep it up. Let's do one more program. Write a program. Ask the user get the sum of 10 natural numbers. Write a program. Ask the user to get the sum of 10 natural numbers. Get the sum of first 10 natural numbers. You know, right? Natural numbers will start from 1 to 1, say, right? First 10 means 1 place, 2 place, 3 place, 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10. Answer is how much? 55. Automatically, this is nothing but a for loop, right? For I in range of starting should be 1, ending should be 11, and then print I karne to you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I don't want numbers. I want addition of 1 with 2 and these 2 with 3 and these 3 with 4. We're getting the pattern? 1 plus 2 plus 3 like this you need to get. Try it. This is one of the important interview question mark. People might ask this frequently. So pattern is simple. Right. Very good, Neeraj. Neeraj knows programming language. Do that. So I will give the logic ma. Just try this logic. Suppose I equal to 1 first time. Okay. Then second time what happened? 1 plus 2. What is the output? 3. Then 3 is adding. Okay, let's do like this. Starting with 0, you are adding with 1. How much is the answer? 1. Next, you are getting this output. This output is here 1. Plus you are adding 2. That is equal to 3. And this 3 will come here. Plus 3. That is equal to 4. Sorry, 6. And this 6 will come here. Plus 4. That is equal to 10. And again this 10 will come here. Plus 5. That is equal to how much more? 15. Again this 15 will come here. And again you will write 6. That is equal to what? 21. In this pattern, what is your left side of this 0, 1, 3, 6, 10, 15? What was that? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is that? If I ask you generalized expression, what you will write here? What you will write here? So tell me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 के बाद क्या आता? 7. Pakka? That is the only pattern you are observing. And 0, 1, 3, 6, 10, 15. What will come here? 21. कैसे आता? 21. Because this summation is coming here. Here is coming 21. And next what you are saying? 20. So next what will come here? Here, that means here can I write I? Can I write I? Here can I write sum? So in the print statement, what do you need to write? Instead of I, what do you need to write? Sum plus I. But what is sum? What is sum? Sum is not initialized, right? What is sum? Tell me what is sum? First to go fast here. What is the sum in this? Sum is 0. You need to initialize sum equal to 0 first. And then you need to update the sum. You need to update the sum equal to sum plus I. Every time we will update the first what happens? Sum equal to how much? 0. I equal to how much? 1. What is the final answer? 1. 1 is what now? New sum. 1 is what now? New sum. So again 1 will come here. Again what is I? 2. Again what is the new sum? 3. Again 3 will come here. What is the new sum? 6. Like this pattern will keep on goes. This pattern will keep on goes. So here you are getting the idea, sir. You are selling that. So sum equal to plus I am getting the idea, sir, because that is a generalized pattern. I understood this. You got the answer. The next question is how we are updating the sum or not. First term is what? 1. This 1 we are using here. Next term is what? 3. This 3 we are using here. Next term is 6. This 6 also we are using here. That means something equal also. What is the equal this side also? This side is also sum only, right? This side also sum only. What is this 1? Sum only. What is this 3? Sum only. What is this 6? Sum only. What is this 6? Sum only. That's why sum equal to sum plus I is the perfect answer. Sum equal to sum plus I. But when you write this question like this, when you run this, you'll get error. Why you'll get error? How many variables are there in this? I is one variable is there. Sum is another variable is there. But one variable you already getting from 1 to 11. But somewhere you will get. That's why we will take sum starting as 0. That's why we will take sum starting as what? 0. So sum equal to 0. That's why 0 is coming starting 1. Next what is coming? 1. The entire answer is how much? 1. And that is a new sum. That is a new sum. Automatically it will become 1 plus 2. And this is a pattern. And this pattern exactly same. Understood the logic now? This is very, very important interview question, ma. Very, very important interview question. So you need to understand. It's simple, ma. 3 lines of code, but it's a very logical expression is there in this. Note down this. Note down that. Can you please confirm the chat? Everyone understood? Yes. Now, when I print sum here, what is the answer? Tell me. When I print sum, what is the answer? Now, tell me. 1. First time what happened? I equal to what? First time? First time I equal to 0. No, 1. I equal to 1. What is the sum first time? 0. Sum is what is there first time? 0. Then what is the new sum now? New sum equal to 0 plus 1, that is equal to 1. That is clear? Now second time what is there? 2. What is the new sum now here? 1. So what is there here? 1 plus 2, that is equal to 3. So it will print first 1, next 3, because print statement inside the for loop. Print statement inside the for loop, not outside the for loop. Then you will write this, what happened? It will give the each iteration some value it will provide. Each iteration sum, because think like a coding ma, exactly. So this is the print sum. Print sum. That the each and every iteration will come. Now you see here how it is coming now. This is sum is what now here? 0. Here what will come first? 0 will come. Next I is what? 1 will come. 0 plus 1, what is the answer? 1 is the answer will come. Understood this first iteration? What is the second iteration? What is the new sum? Tell me what is the sum answer will come here? First time what is sum value? 0. What is I value? 1. So what is the 0 plus 1? 1 is the answer. Now what is the new sum here? 1. What is the I next value? 2. What is the 1 plus 2 value? That is the only you are seeing the output answer below. Now see. 0 plus 1 first time. Next time 1 plus 2. Next time 3 plus 3. Next time 6 plus 4. Next time 6 plus 4. Note on this. If you want to enter sum, then print of the sum of first 10 natural numbers is, comma. If you write outside of the for loop, this sum value, it will give the last value. Last value. What is the last value? What is the last value, ma? 55. So 55 will give the direct answer. 55 will give the direct answer. Now you see, the sum of first 10 natural numbers is how much? 55. Always remember, inside the for loop, it will give the step-by-step print. When you write outside the same variable, what is the last value, and that only it will return. In this loop, what is the last value of sum? 55. In this loop, the last value is 55. Now let's see. Now just note down this. Let's see here, ma. Suppose for I in range of 10, print I here high. Tell me, what could be this I value and what could be this I value? Suppose, okay, number equal to I. And what is the number here? Tell me, what is this print G, this, what is this values? 0, 1, 2, 3. What is this number value? Tell me, what is the number value? 9 is coming, right? What is your understanding? Whatever you are getting the last value, that only will print when you print outside the loop. When you print outside the loop, remember that. When you print outside the loop, that only. What is the last value here? Last value is 9. Last value is 9. So that's why num is outside the loop. Num is what happened? Outside the loop. So last value will print. Last value will print. Remember that. Try your case if you want, that is. But note down this. This is very, very important interview question, ma. Very, very important interview question. Everyone understood this problem? Understood everyone? This problem. This pattern is simple, ma. Whenever you want to do count something, whenever you want to do sum something, you need to initialize 0 first. Remember that. Whenever you want to implement a counter program, or whenever you want to implement a some sum program, you need to initialize what? Sum equal to 0. Now say frankly, okay? Don't lie to me, okay? How many of people have read sum equal to 0? Raise your hands. Raise your hands. How many has written sum equal to 0? Say frankly, raise your hands. Raise. Sum is in which color? Green color should not write to use as keywords. Okay, don't write sum. Sum is a green color. I know we will write. Okay, sum is which color, ma? Green color. Don't write this. Don't write like this. Green colors are not allowed to use as variables. Remember that. Always remember, whenever you want to implement any summation program or counter program, whenever if you want implement counter program or summation program, sum program, first initialize the variable with 0, like sum equal to 0 or count equal to 0. This is the starting point. Okay, then inside the loop, based on the problem, update the values, update the variable, like how, like sum equal to sum plus I. Here I might not be I ma, here anything, but you should update like this. You should initialize like this, you need to update like this, or count equal to count plus something. You need to update like this. Some people will write like this also. Some people will write like this. Sum plus equal to I, which means sum equal to sum plus I. Or count plus equal to I, which means count equal to count plus I. Both are same. So this is the, you need to remember your, it will not give the error. That we learned, right, Sabita, in the starting days? It will not give the error. The sum is a keyword as well as is a math function. It will not give the error. But don't write that. Tomorrow when you want to implement some real mathematics, it will confuse. That we discuss. Some will not give the error. So this is the pakka bullet points, ma. You need to remember these bullet points because there's a more chance interview questions on these kind of things. Okay. First you have to initialize this, and then you need to update this. Simple. That too based on the problem. Now we have taken one problem right yesterday. What is the problem we have taken? Even rod. Where is even rod? This problem. So improvise this problem. Improvise this problem. By finding number of even numbers, that means count. Now by count the number of events you are getting, and number of odds you are getting. There are 5 times, right? You need to write. Maybe 3 times even number you will get, 2 times odd number you will get, right? This code. If you run this code, what is giving answer? 28 is even. 26 is even. 30 is even. 24 is even. Then how many even numbers are there? 4. How many odd numbers are there? 1. That you need to display in output. That you need to display in the output. That means you should apply the counter program. You should apply which program? Counter. Do that. I'll just make attendance meanwhile. You need to do the counter program. Done. So for even count, what you need to do, ma? You need to take two counters now. One is for even separately and odd separately, right? You want to count how many values? Even numbers and odd numbers, right? How will count? Separately or same? Separately, right? So what you will take? Even counter, even count equal to 0. And then one more count is what? Odd count equal to 0. Then you need to update this or not? Where you will update? In the if condition. In the if condition. So even count equal to even count plus what you need to write here? What will you write? Plus, say loudly. Why I? I means 0, I means 1, I means 2, I means 3. Again, summation program will come, right? What your mind will say? Whenever this is true, I need count 1 or I. Tell me, suppose you say, Srikant, your loop should run 3 times. Okay? Your loop should run how many times? Should run 3 times. First time I equal to 0, you are getting even number 24. Second time I equal to 1, you are getting even number 22. But when I equal to 3, you are getting odd number 19. Now tell me in your mind what is the now even number is coming or not? So one even number came. Your mind will say like that. What your mind will say? One even number is there. Next, what will say? Two even numbers you will get now. How many numbers you are getting? Two even numbers. So you are saying whenever you are getting then even equal to 0, even equal to 0, then one even number you are saying with respect to I or with respect to success? With respect to success, correct. So not I, right? So whenever you are success, you are increasing by I or increasing by 1? Increasing by 1. Then why I you are saying? You are getting? Whenever you are getting the success here, you are increasing by 1 only, not I. You take, if you are not success also, when you what happen? I equal to 5 will come, no? Fifth time. You are getting? What is the problem with even count plus I? Now just print here now. Let's see. I will tell you what is the problem. Now odd count equal to odd count plus I you are saying. Now print even count, print even count, comma odd count. Let's see. Now tell me how many events are there? How many events are there? So what is the answer you are getting? But how many events you are getting? 4. But what is the answer you are getting? What is the problem? Who is the culprit? Who is the culprit here? I is the culprit. If you add with respect to success or failure, it will get the answer this only, right? So when it is success, tell me. Okay. Print. When I am getting even number, this I am number. Okay. Print. When is odd. Okay. When is odd. I. When is even. When is even. Now let's see. When is even? At 0 index is the even. When is even? When 1 is even. When is odd? When 2 is odd. When second I equal to 2 is odd. When is odd? When I equal to 3 is odd. When is even? When I equal to 4. Now tell me, when I equal to 0 even, I equal to 1 even, I equal to 4 even. Correct? That is the meaning, right? When is even? When I equal to 0. When is even? When I equal to 1. When is even? When I equal to 4. Now if you do, actually how many even numbers you got? 3. How many even numbers you got? 3. Now if you do even number plus I, if you write, what is the answer? 0 plus 0. What is the answer? 1. 1. 0 plus 0 only, no, first. Even is what? Ma initialize. What do you initialize even? even count, what did you initialize? Tell me. What did you initialize? 0. Then even count plus I, what will happen? Even count equal to even count. Even count equal to even count plus 1. Now tell me, first iteration, what is the answer? Tell me. Srikanth, tell me. 0 plus 0. What is coming? 0. Next iteration. 0 plus 1. What is the answer? What is the next iteration? 1 plus 4. What is 2? Why 2? You said I, no? I'm writing your code only. You said I. 1 plus 4. What is the answer? 5. How many even numbers you got? 3. But what your count is saying? 5. Where is the answer is wrong? Because who is the wrong here now? I is the wrong. I is the wrong. That's why you should not write I. You are counting, no? Counting means what? 1, 2, 3, 4. How much you are incrementing you are doing? How much increment you are doing? 1. So what you need to write here? Instead of even count plus I, you need to write 1. Counter means counting the numbers whenever it is success. Whenever it is success, I am getting the even number. I am counting like empire. Whenever the ball is over, what you will do? Empire. You will count, no? 1 ball is over, 2 ball is over, 3 ball is over, like that. You need to count that. Count means what happened? Even count plus 1 will come. You are updating with only one value, not with I. Not with I. I is the, this is the wrong, no? Now see. This is the wrong. Understood, everyone? So now everything is odd. Everything is odd only. How many odd numbers now? 5 are odd numbers, 0 are even numbers. Note down there. A simple change. You should write even count plus 1 you need to write. That's it. Simple common sense. Counter means add 1. That's all. Counting it. Counter means add 1. Same code yesterday we have written, but only one line we changed. That's all, right? This is yesterday code only. This is not today's code. This is yesterday code only, but we change into only one line. We are just counting it. Let's do one more program. Write a program. Ask the user. Take a number between 1 to 99. Iterate the loop 10 times and count how many times a number is coming and greater than 50. Greater than 50. Write a program. Ask the user to take a random number between what, ma? 1 to 99. Ask the user take a random number. Take a random number between 1 to 99. How many times you need to ask like that? 10 times. Every time what you need to check? If the number is greater than 50, like that, how many times that value, how many values are coming? Maybe first time is only coming 2 only. Second time what will come? 20 might will come. Third time what will come? 55 will come. Fourth time what will come? 45 will come. Now out of 4 numbers, which number is greater than 55, 50? Only one number. Your answer should be 1. Your answer should be 1. Easy question. Easy question. Done? Easy? Easy question, ma. For I in range of 10, every time what I need to ask? Ask a random number. A number equal to import random you to top. Import random and random dot rand int between 1 comma 99. So I'm printing this number. Now, how many times I'm getting more than 55 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers I'm getting. 5 numbers I'm getting more than 50. Now print which are more than 50. Print which are more than 50. If number greater than 50, then print number. Correct? Then print number. Now this is, I don't want this now. These are the only greater than 50. Now I don't want print. What I want to do? I want count it. So what should I do here? Count equal to 0. Count equal to 1. That's all. Now print the number of values more than 50 is count. How many more? 5 are came. Now only 3 came. Now 4 came. Easy question. Step by step, see. We are iterated the thread numbers. Every time what did you ask? Random number. And we are comparing that random number is greater than 50 or not. Whenever it is satisfies, we are counting the more. We are counting it. How many are done? Raise your hands. Less members, why? Easy question. Easy question, no? This is not that much hard. This is an easy question only. Now do that. Number of divisors program. Number of divisors program. There's the one assignment question is there, right? Number of divisors. 10 is divisible by which numbers? Suppose there is a 10 is there. 10 is divisible by what numbers? Tell me what numbers? 10 by 1, 10 by 2, 10 by 3, 10 by 4, 10 by 5, 10 by 6, 10 by 7, 10 by 8, 10 by 9, 10 by 10. Will you solve 10 by 11? What is the logic then? Which number they are asking? That is the maximum number of iterations. If I ask you 20, will you do 20 by 21? Now, what is the logic? Which number you will ask? That many iterations you need to do. Correct? Iterate that now. Number equal to eval of input of enter which number you want to identify. Which number divisors want to know. Now for I in range of, that should be start with 1 only, na? Not 0. Start with what? 1. We are not writing 10 by 0. We are not writing 10 by 0. It's an indeterminate form. Don't write that. So your loop should be, where should start? 1 to num 1 to num plus 1. Now print of 5, what will come? Suppose I now have 5 divisors. You need to set up the loop first. You need to set up the loop first. Now suppose I want to know 10 divisors means which numbers I need to get first? 1 to 10, 1 to 10 or not? 1 to 10. If I ask you 5 divisors, which numbers I need to get? Which number I need to get? Tell me. 1 to 5 only. 1 to 5. So starting value is what? Starting value is what? 1. Ending value is what? Num plus 1, not num. Num plus 1. What happens if we provide num? 1 to 4 only will come, na? 1 to 4 only will come. Because last value equal to what? End minus 1. That logic you know already. So that's why what we are writing generalized num plus 1. Now 5 means 5. So this is reiterated. Now what we are doing? 10 by 1, 10 by 2, 10 by 3. Then what is the generalized expression? Tell me. 10 is what here? 10 is what? Say loudly. 10 is what here? Num. Num by divided by what? I. Num by I. Is a divisor or not divisor? How can you know? Remainder should be 0. That means percentile 2 equal to do that simple. Number by I. Because what is the 10 here? 10 is the number. What is 1, 2, 3, 4? I. So this value num by I should be modulus equal to 0, and then that are the divisors. That are the divisors. Agree with me? Do that everyone. Write the if condition. Write the if condition. Very good. Write the if condition here. If number by I percentile 2 equal to 0, then print I am writing. What I am writing? I, because I want to know divisors. Because I want to know divisors. So you can write is divisible by like this dot format of num comma I. So num 10 is divided by 1 and 5. Why 10 is no 10? Why? Num is 10. I equal to 0. 10 by 10 is not remainder equal to 0. 0 only. What is the error in this? Tell me. Huh? Num modulus? Num modulus I. So you want to do like this? Equal to 0. Okay, instead of 2, like you are saying this. Num percentile I. Yes. Num modulus I. Now count it. How can you count it now? First of all, count equal to 0. Simple logic. Then what do you need to do here? Count equal to count plus 1. The number of divisors are print the number of divisors or count. Count is simple, right? Count program is very easy. Above count equal to 0 and below equal to count count plus 1. No change at all. No change. Will you able to write this kind of questions now? Counter programs? Say it. Counter programs. No, don't want to write. You're not able to write or not able to, you are able to do counter programs. Can you please confirm the chat? Counter program easy, ma. It is not difficult. Simple 2 lines. Can't you add 2 lines? Count equal to 0, count equal to count plus 1. Only 2 lines you need to add. Can you please confirm the chat? Only 3-4 members are saying. Okay. If I ask you number of non-divisible count, print the number of non-divisible count. Print the number of non-divisors count. Tell me. Print the number of non-divisors count. Don't do like this, huh? Num minus count. Don't like this. Okay. Write the one more condition, else condition. One more write else condition. Take this is a divisors count and this is a non-divisors count. This is a divisors count. D underscore count. So D underscore count. D underscore count. Take one more thing, else condition, and do that. Take one more thing. Non-divisors count. Non-divisors count equal to 0. And what you will write here? What you will write? Else condition. What you will write? Else condition. Else ND count equal to ND count plus 1. And here D count and here ND count. That's all. One is 4 and one is 6. They will not give tea to you, right? They'll give only to me. When I'm in Bangalore, they'll give to everyone. But there is only 20-25 members, but fee is 1.5 lakh. Fee is 1.5 lakh, 25 members is the strength. The weekend batch, they will get all tea, everyone tea, everyone. Two to three, they will take. Because the class is 9 to 1. 9 to 1, weekend batch. That is. You will not get because more strength and you are paying less money. That's why you will not get. Can you create the function on this? Create the function on this. Create the function on top of this. And return the values D count and ND count. Return the values D count and ND count. Return the values D count, ND count. Return the values D count and ND counts. Return the values D count and ND count. Return the values D count and ND count. Where you will write function above for loop or above here? Where you want to write? Here you want to write or here you want to write? Which place you want to write? Both places you can write, but which place you want to choose? Tell me. You want to write here? Not here. This you want to write here? The loop? Or where you want to write? Here or here? Tell me. Say one position, na? Let's do here. Def counter tell me, you want to return D count and D count? It works. Will it works or not works? What are the variabilities there? I is there, I is taking from range, num is there, num is coming from here, D count is there, D count is from here. These three are global variables now. These three are global variables. No need to initialize inside the function. No need to initialize inside the function. Simple ma, I am writing like this. Anyone is writing differently? Okay, this is one method. You can write like this also. You can write like this also. I'm just copying this. I'm pasting here. I'm just copy this one. Control C. Control V. Entire thing I will write function. Entire thing. Definition counter to. Entire thing. Enter like this. What happened? Same. Return D count, comma end D count. Both will works or not works? Tell me. If I do this, what happened? Val1, comma val2 equal to, I'm calling this counter 2 program. 10 I'm taking. Now print of val1, print of val1, and print of val2. Let's see this. Name error is coming. Why name error is coming? Why val is not val1? No? It is val1. 10. See, one is 4 and one is 6. Correct answer. So direct, no need to change this. This is a counter program. Just I'm copy pasting inside. How many values I'm returning? 2 values I'm returning. This is because this is the one output and this is the another output. While calling the function, how many values I need to take? 2 values, because how many values you return? 2 values. That you clear, right? That you are good. Now come above program. Above program, what you have done? We are putting as these are the global variables. But same code. Same code. Again, val1, comma val2. Val2 equal to counter bracket. Now print of val1, comma val2. 10. What is the answer is coming now? Tell me. Can't access local variable D count where it is not associated with the with a value here, and this is the problem. Now here it is written D count here. Now the D count, it is confusing. This D count and this D count, it is confusing whenever you write like this. Understood now? If you implement the function with the counter program, this count of thing, that means this D count you are using and D count you are saving like this, then you will got the error. This kind of approach. This kind of approach will definitely get the error. Suppose if I'm providing here, suppose count like this, I'm removing D here, then you will not get error. You will not get the error because the D count, it should be now it become a global and it become a local at a time. It is a local at a time. What we will do now? Tell me. What we will do? Can't access local variable D count where it is not associated with value. What it's saying here? Can't access local variable D count where it is not associated with value. That means you are associated with value, but you provided as a global. Remove from there and put here inside the function here. Understood? That is the error, right? Read the error. What is the error? Again, I am reading. Can't access local variable D count where it is not associated with the value. You are associated a value, but you provided at what? Global variable. You associated a value. You given the value 0, but you said it is a global variable. But again, you are asking what? Local variable. So that's why now remove from here and take from here only. It will work now. It will works. Whenever you got that error, you need to keep your values inside the function. Remember that. Whenever you will get these values, now you got the answer. Can you please confirm the chat, ma? Everyone understood? If we provided these values above the function, why we are getting the error? When we are providing these values, then what is the next modification you need to do? Everyone understood? See my face. Everyone understood? Yeah, note down this. So that's why I asked you the question. First question, what did I ask you? Where should I implement the function? I ask you or not? First question, you want to implement here or you want to implement here? So that's why I ask you the first question, where you want to implement the function. Note down this. This is very, very important, ma. People generally do the mistake. Whenever you want to do the counter program, initialize your counters inside the function only. Okay, inside the function only. Note down that point. Whenever we want implement counter program, provide initialize counter inside the function call only. Inside the function only. This you need to remember. Everyone is implemented function now. This is, let's do this now. Practice is required, ma. Practice is required. Now please confirm in the chat like everyone is implemented this or not. Everyone is implemented this. This is easy now. Everyone able to do this. The simple code, original code, implementing a definition, returning a value. This is a layer. It is a layer. Defining the function and returning the value. In between your code is there. In between your code is there. Nothing is there. This is a layer. The layer should be how the layer is now. The layer is like this. Definition, counter, to, and some programming here, and some programming lines here, and finally you return the return statement. That's it. Nothing I have done. Everything is there here. Nothing is there. This is. I want to implement this part. I want to implement this part as a function call. Can I implement this part as a function? Can I implement this as a function? Okay, I'm removing from this here Control C. I'm putting here Control V. Now this part I want to implement as a function, ma. This part. This part I want to implementing a function. Only this part. Okay, I'm writing def. Okay, def. What you will write? Some name, condition. What I'm providing? Condition, colon, enter. Now tell me, how many variables is taking inside? Num is there, d count is there, nd count is there. How many are there? 3 are there. What are there? Num is there, comma, d count is there, comma, nd count is there. Done? What is there? I also is there. What is there? I also is there. 4 are there. What are the variables are there? Num is there, I is there, d count is there, nd count is there. Because I want to create this a special function. I want to create this a special function, but this function is using how many variables? 4 variables using num using, d count using, nd count using, I using. Okay. Now, if I want to return anything, you want return or you don't want to return anything? Your wish. Suppose I want to return 2. D count also I want to return. ND count also I want to return. Then function is ready. In this code, I am getting 2 values, D count and ND count. I am returning that. And this code is using 4 variables. One is num is using, and one is I is using, D count is using, ND count is using. So which piece of code you want to create the function? Pick that piece of code, understand how many variables are there first, and implement that many variables here. Then this function is ready. Now, where you want to implement this is now this position. We need to call what? Condition. How many variables is taking now? Num is taking, D count is taking, ND count is taking, I also taking. Where you are getting num now? Num you are getting from here. D count where you are getting? From here. ND count where you are getting? From here. And I where you are getting? From here. Now tell me. This values is coming how many values? This condition is written on how many values? 2 values. And that only we are just copying, and we are pasting here 2 values. Sorry. D count, comma, ND count. This function is returning 2 values, and this entire function is returning what? The above 2 values. That is the meaning. This function is returning how many values? These 2 values. This entire counter function also, out of these 5 lines, which values you want to return? Out of these 5 lines. This line, this line, this line, and this line, which value you want to return? Again, same only. That's why we are keeping this also. That's why we are keeping this also. Again, I am repeating, ma. Understand this. Understand this. So this code, I hope everyone has written this code. This code everyone has written. This code everyone has written. Now, you are saying, sir, I want to use on this a piece of function code, this one. If and print, and this is else. So what I am saying, take this code, okay? Take this code and create a separate function on this code. Create a separate function. Create a separate function on this code. And similarly, now you want to create a function on this. You know how to create the function. Def condition, I am saying, bracket, and then if I run this function, it will run or it will get the error. If I run this function, what will happen? What will happen? If I run this function, it will give the error. Why error? So many variables are there. So many variables are there. Number is a variable, I is a variable, 0 is a number, and D count is a variable. D count is a variable. So many variables are there. So this file will should ask, where is the variables? Where is the variables? That's why whenever you want to create any piece of code, you need to understand how many variables are there for the particular piece. How many variables here? 4. Write that. First one is what? Number. Second one is what? I. Third one is what? D count. And fourth one is what? D count. C count, ND count. Okay. ND count. That is done. Now you want to return any values from this. Do you want to return any values from this function? That is the next one. Okay, I want to return. So I'm writing what? Return D count, comma, ND count. Then function is ready. Whenever you provide the values, it will give the values. Simple. Whenever you provide, suppose I am providing here, I am calling here, see, condition, I am providing 10, I am providing 5, I am providing 0, I am providing 0. What is num equal to? 10. What is I equal to? 5. Num percentile I equal to 0. Then D count equal to what should be that? Value 1. Now let's see what is the answer. 1 is 1, another one is 0. It is written or not? Whenever you are passing these values, definitely it will return the values. That is proved. That is proved. That means now you need to call this your main function. What is the main function? This is the main function. This is the main function. In this piece of code, you need to remove this. And that function you need to, which function? Condition of this one you need to call here. This one you need to call here. But what is 10 here now? Num. What is 5 here? I. What is D count? Is D count. And this is ND count. This is how many values it is returning? 2 values. 2 values it is returning. So that is nothing but what? D count, comma, ND count. You can take any variables, and that values. Now this piece of code, because this is a wrapper, right? This is the first line, this is the last line. That is the wrapper. Between these two lines is a code, and this code is returning 2 values, and this function should also return those 2 values. That's why we are writing here. Understood now? You get the doubt, sir, I am already returning here. Why I am returning here? You are returning here because you need to get the values from this piece of line. Okay, this is a wrapper. Counter return is a wrapper, the chocolate wrapper. Think like that. You want to insert any chocolate in that. So you need to insert any piece of code. What do you want to return? So this piece of code will return these 2 values. Now you are calling this piece of code here. Now this piece of code will return what are the values? These are the values. So like that you need to implement the functions, ma. You need to learn like this technique. Anywhere, any piece of line you can implement the function. Any piece of line. But only the logic is what? What are the variables are there? Okay. Did you really getting these variables now? Okay, num is getting? Yes, I am getting. I you are getting? Yes, I am getting I. D count is there? Yes, D count is there. ND count is there? Yes, ND count is there. Let's run this. 10, 4, 6 is the answer. 4, 6 is the answer. Like that, you need to create the functions. Note down this. I'm keeping this all together here. Any piece of line you can create the function. I know this is little hectic for you, but let's practice it. How can you become competitive with 3 years data science people then? This is a function call, and we are calling that function here. This is one of the best example, ma. Try to solve at home. We done normally. We created the general function. In that a specific piece of code, we created one more function. We created the function in function finally. Function in function. Go step by step. First create the general code that you already done. Create the function wrapper that also you already done. What is the third step is required now? Function in function that you learn now. That you should learn. Function in function. Normal code you have done. Please confirm the chat. Everyone understood this code? Can you please confirm the chat? Savita is good. Nagarani is good. Utkarsh is good. Next. Abhishek good. Puneet is good. Anudeep good. Very good. Yeah. Practice ma. Practice it. Understand my steps. How I am teaching. Remember that. Whenever you want to write any piece of code as a function, what is the first step you need to focus? How many variables are there in that piece? Okay. And that variables you need to write here like this. And whenever you are calling this function, again you need to check, am I passing these variables above or not? Am I passing these variables above or not? If you are not pass, again you will get error. Again you will get error. Yeah. Everything you can write the functions. So learn the functions as much as you can. If you not understand, ask me. Try to create every code with the function, every piece of code in the function in function. Try to create that. Try to create every piece of code in the function. Big lines is there 10 lines. Break the lines. In the between, create one more function. Create one more function. So that is a very, very good practice. Very, very good practice. Now, how beauty you see, same code we can run 10 different types, same code. That is the beauty of Python. And 10 different people will write 10 different times. Different logics they can apply. Different logics. Only success mantra is practice, practice, practice. If you are not practice, you will be back. After some days, you will be back. You will feel like data science is tough. Data science is not tough, ma. Your mentality is tough. Okay. Even if I send you to spoken English class also, if you're not practice, you'll not get the English. Okay. Tomorrow you got one child. He is not practicing ABCD. Will he get ABCD? You will make him practice, na? Say Amma, say Papa. What you will do? You will make him to practice or not? You don't do anything to with him. Will he talk? No, he will not talk. That is the only logic. Your mentality is wrong. Practice is important. Practice is important. I'm happy to say 10 members we got the jobs in the first batch. 10 members of freshers. 10 members of freshers have got the first job in the data analyst and data science. Tomorrow I will show the photos also, what they studied. And in that 5 members are got the abroad chance in the data science. In the studying the MS in data science. 5 members. 5 members got now in the visa trial. And 10 members got the job as the freshers only. Freshers. That's great news actually. I am very happy for them. And I'm planning to do one more seminar with my students only, not me. With my students only will explain the workshop. I'm planning to give that. Because I want to show to the world how my students are learning. I want to show the world. I learned, I can give, but my students also give me, that is a good impact, no? That is. One guy is in your level is learning, but definitely you also can learn. No doubt at all. Bill Gates is implementing some computer. Okay, we are not that much talent of Bill Gates. At least we can understand how to work the computer also, no? At least we should understand that, right? That is. You don't need to be Bill Gates and you don't need to be Elon Musk. At least understand how that is working. At least understand how that is working. Then automatically you can implement in the future. Yeah. Thank you so much, ma. I hope you have a great session today. Like as usual, thank you so much. See you tomorrow.